Hi everyone, I just wanted to share another yoga practice with you today. We'll be just moving for about an hour. I hope that all of this information and shared practice can be beneficial to you in some way. I think it's times like these that not only is it really important to keep moving our bodies, but just continuing to interact with people in any way that you can. Quarantine or sort of self-isolation can be really intense, not only on our mental body, but also our physiology as well. The way that we're able to interact and connect with others can really inform our physical body, our mental body, spiritual body, the body that holds our wisdom. All of these things can just be affected in some way or another. So as we enter these practices, just sharing your own movement and your own wisdom with other people, I think can really be beneficial to us. So keep reaching out, keep letting me know if there's certain things that you're in need of. I'm happy to support you. So today I thought I'd also use some more practical props that we all have here at our homes. I have this really big fat old textbook that I'm going to be using for a block. If you don't have a large book, you can also use a water bottle. When we use things like blocks or things to place under our seat or blankets to cover us, it's really just to allow us to dive into our practice a little bit more. And so something like a water bottle, so simple, it just can be an extension of the arm. So if we need to sort of have more, if we don't have quite the flexibility, or if we need more support, we can invite things that will give us a little bit more space from the earth. So we'll incorporate these throughout our practice today. Otherwise, we'll get started in a child's pose. So to start your child's pose here, paying attention to the sensation of your low back. If you're feeling a little bit tender, perhaps keeping the knees together and sitting up nice and tall, and then allowing the body to crease over and the head to rest, then extending the arms. If you notice that your hips are a little bit tender as well, perhaps just allowing for some space between the knees, sending the hips back and letting the head fall. And as you settle into this shape, just beginning to tune into the breath. Noticing the expansion of the rib cage as the lungs open and find contact with the tops of the legs, the creases in the hips, the creases in the knees, the forehead resting on the earth. Just allowing the mental body to begin to traverse the physical body. With all of this unknown circulating all around us, taking time to tune into the body, allowing it to be an anchor for us throughout our days. Really taking this opportunity to listen a little deeper to what we have with us in each moment. Throughout all of this wildness, what we truly have is our own selves. So as we spend time getting to know ourselves a little deeper, perhaps we can bring more certainty to each moment, perhaps more easefulness in knowing that each moment will unfold for us. Responding to each moment and incorporating each moment in our own way. Existing with yourself, meeting yourself once again. Begin by taking a deep breath in through the nose, letting it out through the mouth. through the nose, out through the mouth. More deep breath in, sealing the lips, filling the body. Exhaling through the nose. And letting this breath continue to be your anchor. Reminding ourselves that breath invites movement and movement invites breath. How can we continue to feed our own selves as we move, as we become more present, allowing the mind to find quiet within the rhythm of the breath. Walking the fingertips just a little bit farther forward, opening up the sides of the torso. As you inhale, shifting the weight forward into the palms and allowing the hips to drop between the wrists. As you exhale, pressing back, hips shift back towards the heels, child's pose. Inhale, shifting the weight forward, curling the spine, allowing for a wave to pass through the body. Exhale, hips shift back, child's pose. Inhale, waving the body forward, allowing the hips to drop, shoulder blades pull together. Exhale, hips reach back. Inhale, waving the body forward. Exhale, hips back, child's pose. One more, wave forward. As you exhale, pausing here for a moment, pressing into the palms, lifting the chest gently. Just taking a moment, noticing the burning that perhaps begins to arise through the arms as you open up the belly. And from here, just gently shifting into a tabletop position. As you find this shape, just noticing the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, pressing into the palms and reaching forward with the crown of the head, finding a nice long spine, pressing into the tops of the feet. As you inhale, dropping the belly low, crown and tail right. Exhale, curling the spine, tucking the tail, chin to the chest. Inhale, belly drops, crown and tail rise. Exhale, curling the spine. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, curling the spine. And continuing at your own pace, seeing if you can really stretch the lungs, just like we stretch the muscles, opening up space in the torso, perhaps finding some intuitive movement here. To think of the bones as they press against the muscles, just a massage from the inside out. Letting the breath continue to carry with you as you tune into the sensations of the body today. And eventually settling in some stillness. As you're ready, move into our toe opening pose. I encourage everyone to do this every day, actually, especially right now during these bit of ungrounding times. So as you tuck the toes behind you, you'll shift the weight back and walk the palms back towards the legs, making sure that all of the toes are untucked so you can't see everything here. A little tight on space in this apartment. If you find this shape to settle into, just allow the palms to rest gently on the legs, bringing the shoulder blades down and back. And as you close the eyes, beginning to deepen the breath. So we open up the soles of the feet. We begin to find a deeper connection to the earth below us. As we open up These channels that enter our body, exit our body, just allowing the awareness to shift into new ways, connecting us with the earth, bringing us down, stability, presence, a deeper level of sensation perhaps washing over your body, and seeing if you can let go within this. Notice if you're holding the belly or the chest or the breath or the shoulders, and seeing if you can let this go. And take 5 more breaths together. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Deep inhale, softening the face. Exhale, letting it go. Deep breath in. Out through the mouth. One more inhale. As you exhale, bringing the palms to the earth, lifting up the feet, just giving them a little tap on the earth, a little wiggle, of releasing the compression of the feet. Noticing they might be a little bit more tender, not so bad. And gently tucking the toes behind you, you'll shift into your first down dog of this practice. And listening to this shape, perhaps walking the feet side to side. So you get to know your body in this moment. Just doing your best to listen to the sensations as they arise. Finding some stability here as you settle into stillness. Pressing into the palms, shoulders open. As the elbows and the armpits roll together. As you press into the palms, notice the space that opens in the torso as the hips lift out and back. Letting the rib cage gently knit together to protect the spine. Slight bend in the knees to open up the hamstrings. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale the right leg high, opening up the hips, stacking the pelvis. As you square the torso, you can allow the knee to bend, gently rolling through the ankle. Any movement in the knee, perhaps drawing a circle or two. As you begin to open up the hip joint. As you inhale, extending the heel to the back of the room. As you exhale, stepping outside of the right palm. You can drop the left knee and toes to the mat. As you inhale, pulling the heart forward for high lizard. So take a deep breath in, opening up the chest. Exhale, letting the hips sink a little deeper. Being gentle as we're warming up the body. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. As you exhale, shifting the hips back, extending the right knee, flex the right toes, and finding this sort of open half split. As you inhale, expanding the spine long, and exhale to allow the spine to begin to fall. Continue to pull that right hip back to keep the hips square. Once again, no need to press any deeper than your body is asking for. All of this is here for us. This practice is here for us. No need to force the body in any way. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale fully. If you're finding that your hamstrings are pretty tight and you're standing up a little bit higher, good time to bring in that support, that water bottle perhaps, even a wall if that's close by to you. And allowing for a little bit more space in the body as you gently ease into the posture. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, bending the right knee, shifting the weight forward. You can plant the palms into the mat, tuck the back toes, stepping back, downward dog. Walking through the feet once again. And finding some space in the back of the body as you settle into some stillness, checking in with the architecture once again. Palms press into the earth, hips lift up and back, belly button pulls into the spine, releasing the head. On your next inhale, left leg can sweep high, bending at the knee as you open up the hips here. As you press into the palms to square the chest. Begin to find some movement in the ankle, perhaps rotation in the knee itself, opening up that hip joint as we get to know this new side. Noticing maybe this side feels a bit different than the other, and that's okay. On an inhale, extending the left heel to the back of the room. Exhaling to step outside of the left palm this time. Back knee and toes come to the mat. And inhale, the heart slides forward for a high lizard. So exhale, the hips slowly sink. Inhaling to bring the chest forward. Once again, if you are finding you need a little bit more space, bringing that water bottle in. You can even press the palm into the knee. Listening to what your body is asking for. If you need to be a little bit more gentle, there's no need to press any deeper. Just listening and seeing if you can be a little softer with yourself. Taking a deep breath in. Deep exhale. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, pressing back and extending that left knee for a wide-legged half split Ardha Hanumanasana. You can either keep the water bottle at hand or set it to the side. Inhaling to expand the spine forward. And exhale to let the body gently fall. Inhaling to find space. Exhale, opening up the left hamstring. And listening once again. As we're still at the beginning of this practice, there's no need to rush anything, no need to push the muscles farther than they need to go. Taking 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bending the left knee, planting the palms, stepping back, downward dog. Pedaling through the feet once again, and finding stillness, expanding the backs of the hamstrings as you push into the palms. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, letting it go. And gently walking the feet to the top of the mat. Letting each step be its own journey, its own moment. And finding yourself in your forward fold. And let the knees be soft. Notice as you soften the knees, the belly softens and the crown of the head begins to fall a little heavier. Holding on to either elbow, perhaps shaking the head no, nodding yes. Really allowing the feet to hold you in this shape as you allow the body to fall. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, letting go. Deep breath in. Exhale deeply, letting go of the palms. Gently rolling up through the spine. You can really root the tailbone down, allowing the head and the arms to stay heavy. Pressing into the feet as you find your way towards your vertical standing. Shoulders come up to the ears. Gently fall down the back of the body, palms face front. And closing your eyes for a moment here, tuning into perhaps an intention you'd like to set for your practice. As we return to this physical practice again and again, there's infinite wisdom we have yet to discover within ourselves. As we let go of the noise of the outside, we find ourselves meeting ourselves once again, a new moment again. returning to the body, returning to yourself. As you press into the feet, the kneecaps lift, tailbone roots down, belly button reaches high, shoulder blades fall down the back of the body, and the crown of the head lifts. And take a deep inhale. Exhale, letting go. Deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, sealing the lips, out through the nose, eyes open. As you inhale, arms reach high. As you exhale, creasing forward, folding forward, falling forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, right leg steps back, knee and toes come to the mat. As you press into the earth, inhale, arms reach high. As you exhale, planting the palms, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale to roll forward to plank, pausing here. As we find this shape to build a little bit more heat, you'll extend through the heels, extend through the crown of the head, and press into the palms, opening up the chest and the back of the heart. Pressing deeply, inhale. Exhale, belly button to spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly to spine. One more inhale. And as you exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. As you inhale, heart slides forward for cobra. As you exhale, tucking the toes, hips back, downward dog. And inhale the right leg high. As you exhale, stepping between the palms, lift knee and toes, come to the mat. Pressing down, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping forward, forward fold. As you inhale, arms reach high. Exhaling, palms to the heart. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping the left leg back, knee and toes come to the mat. Pressing down, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Once again, pausing here, pressing deeply into the earth to open up the heart space. Crown and heels reach away, and opening up the space between the ears and the shoulders. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. And exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, heart slides forward. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. And inhale the left leg high. And exhale, stepping between the palms, right knee and toes come down to the mat. Pressing down, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhaling, arms reach high. Exhale, palms to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Once again, inhale, arms sweeping high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, knee and toes come to the mat. Inhale, arms reaching high. Exhale, planting the palms, down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, stepping between the palms, left knee stays lifted. Pressing into the earth, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, shoulder blades and hips come closer to the mat. Inhale, fingertips reach. Left hip rolls forward. Exhale, hips sink a little deeper. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, planting the palms, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, folding right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back. Knee and toes come to the mat. Pressing down, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping back, downward dog. Rolling forward to plank, inhale. And lowering down as you exhale, elbows squeeze into the body. Inhale, heart reaches forward, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. As you exhale, stepping between the palms, right knee stays lifted. Pressing into the feet as you inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, shoulder blades and hips come closer to the earth. Inhale to reach away from the body, right hip rolls forward. Exhale, left knee slides forward, bending deeply. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, fully. Deep inhale. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping the right leg back, knee stays lifted. Pressing down, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, lowering yourself down. Elbows in. Inhale, heart reaches forward. And exhale, hips back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high. And exhale, stepping between the palms, left knee stays lifted. Pressing down, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, folding right back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back, knee stays lifted. Pressing down, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping back, downward dog. Inhaling to plank. And exhale, lowering down, elbows into the body. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, stepping between the palms, right knee stays lifted. Inhale, arms reach high away from the body. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping forward, staying in your forward fold. Finding this shape once again, allowing the knees to be soft, the belly to be soft, perhaps holding on to either elbow. So you let the head hang heavy. Listening to the heat of the body, perhaps the increased breath rate. Seeing if you can begin to allow this to calm and quiet. Knowing that challenge comes and goes can be something that we practice within our own yoga asana. Challenging the body and bringing it closer to rest. Extending this path between extremes and offering to our body a reminder to our nervous system. And pressing into the feet as you let go of the elbows, bringing the toes to touch. So take a deep breath in And exhale, bending at the knees deeply, hips begin to fall. Ankles crease as you inhale, shifting the weight into the heels. Arms reach high, chair pose. As you exhale, letting the hips sink a little deeper, rooting through the back of the tail down into the earth. Armpits roll together, fingertips reach high. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips sink a little deeper, heart moves to the back of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, fully sinking a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades fall down the back of the body. Deep breath in. And exhale, folding yourself forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale, planting the palms, stepping or floating to the back of the mat. Finding your down dog and moving through a flow as you'd like. You can inhale to plank. Exhale to lower yourself down. Inhale, heart reaches forward. And exhaling, hips back, down dog. This flow is always optional. Rather than taking it, there's always time for child's pose, for stillness in down dog, listening to yourself and what you need in each moment, allowing it to bring you closer to your breath. As we return to our breath, we invite this deeper stillness of the mind, anchoring, deeper quiet. We'll move into our standing series. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, sealing the lips, out through the nose. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, crossing the body. Inhale, leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose, pausing here. Gently pressing away from the mat, stepping between the palms. Rotating the left heel down. So you square the hips, pulling the right hip into the center line of the body. Pressing down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Finding a warrior one. So in this shape, oftentimes we like to stick out our bums to the right. So seeing if we can rather pull this right hip into the center of the body, pulling the right hip back, allowing for the left side of the body to rotate towards the front of the mat. You'll inhale to press into the feet, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, shoulder blades and hips fall a little deeper. Inhale fully. Exhale, allowing that right inner thigh to reach for the front of the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. One more inhale. As you exhale, palms meet behind the spine, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, opening up the heart, reaching away. And as you exhale, beginning to fold the body forward, finding our humble warrior. Noticing here, once again, the right hip wants to swing out, finding balance. Seeing if you can rather bring the inner thighs closer together as they reach towards the midline. So you draw the palms together to open up the chest. The head begins to fall. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Deep inhale. Exhale, palms meet the spine. As you inhale, arms sweep high for warrior one. And as you exhale, palms frame the right foot. Rotating onto the left toes, lifting that left heel. Press into the left palm. Inhale, right fingertips reach high. As you exhale, sinking the hips, twisting from the base of the spine, opening up the heart towards the sky. Now noticing if your arm wants to fly back, seeing if you can reach into the left fingertips to the ground, And really connect the torso in one piece so you can really rotate from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. One more inhale. And as you exhale, right palm comes to the mat, stepping back, downward dog. Inhaling forward to plank. And exhale, lowering down through your flow as you like. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Returning to your breath. Listening to your body, the information that it's giving you. The power that it's allowing you to cultivate. I think we underestimate the strength of our own systems. And through this practice, perhaps we can tune in a little deeper to our own personal power. So if you're in any other pose, making your way back to your down dog for our second side. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, sealing the lips, out through the nose. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, cross in the body. Inhale, leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to nose, pausing here, pressing into the earth, and then stepping between the palms. Rotating that right heel down into the earth, checking in with the hips if they're knocking out to the left, pulling the left hip towards the center of the body, shooting energy through that right outer edge of the foot. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, shoulder blades and hips sink a little deeper. Once again, noticing the orientation of the hips. Really pulling that left hip back towards the body, allowing the right side of the body to roll forward. You press into the feet, fingertips reach away. Exhale, shoulder blades fall away from the ears. Left knee reaches forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, belly button reaches up for the spine. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. And exhale, palms meet behind the spine, switching the grip this time. So interlace the fingers, inhale, heart open. Exhale, beginning to tilt the spine forward. Once again, noticing the left hip swinging out, pulling yourself back to center. Inner thighs reach toward one another. Right outer edge of that back foot reaches into the earth. Inhale, opening up the heart. Exhale, letting the head fall. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. One more inhale. And exhale, palms meet the spine. Inhale, warrior one, arms reach high. And exhale, palms find the mat. Rotating onto the toes of that right foot, heel lifts. Pressing into the right palm. As you inhale, left arm reaches high to twist. Exhale, hips sink a little deeper as the heart opens up towards the sky. Pressing into the palms, reaching with the left fingertips and twisting from the base of the spine here. Reaching long. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale deeply. One more inhale, reaching, twisting. Exhale, left palm to the mat. Stepping back, downward dog. And inhale to move through a flow as you'd like. Always finding child's pose or stillness in down dog. Listening to what your body needs once again. Taking a few moments here to return to the breath.
you're ready, making your way back to your down dog, we'll find our way through our final round of our standing series. We're taking a deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, sealing the lips. Out through the nose. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Crossing the body. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to nose, pausing, pressing into the earth to gently step between the palms. Left heel down as you inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms meet behind the spine, pressing into the earth. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, folding forward, humble warrior. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades reach away from the ears. Inhale, pressing into the feet. Exhale, crown falls. 1 more inhale. Exhale, palms meet the spine. As you inhale, arms sweep high, warrior 1. Exhaling, palms to the mat, left heel lifts. Inhale, right arm reaches high to twist. Exhale, heart opens to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, right palm to the mat, walking towards the long edge of your mat, toes turned in. Inhale as you find your wide-legged forward fold, heart lifts. Exhale, folding deeply. Crown of the head falls. As you find this shape, pressing into the outer edges of the feet, allowing the kneecaps to lift to protect the joints. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, falling forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. As you find this shape, allowing the head to hang below the heart. Beautiful moment to restore the body system. Giving the heart a moment to rest. Giving the fluids of the body a moment to change direction. On your next inhale, palms meet the earth, extending for a halfway lift. Bringing the right palm underneath the face as you inhale, left arm sweeps high. As you exhale, bringing the right hip towards the back of the room, or right behind you to square the pelvis. We usually like to open up wide, so seeing if rather you can square the pelvis. Right hip pulls back, twisting from the base of the spine as the left arm reaches high. If you're having some tightness in the hamstrings, a great opportunity to bring that book or water bottle underneath your arm. So planting the palm here, can inhale to twist a little bit more space. Making sure we're pressing in and really letting that shoulder fall away from the ear. Deep breath in, pressing into the feet. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale, left palm comes back towards the earth. Palms can find their way towards the hips. As you inhale, spine begins to lift, pressing into the feet, finding this nice stance. Really powerful as you press into the feet. Arms can extend long. The right toes turn out and find the front of the mat. As you press into the earth, reaching away with the fingertips, the hips begin to knock towards the back of the room. Right hip spirals underneath the body. As you reach forward with the right fingertips as far as you can, eventually finding your way to a triangle pose. So again, an opportunity to use your prop here. So you press into having a little bit more space to allow the pelvis to open. You reach high with the left fingertips this time as the heart opens, pressing into that right palm, preventing yourself from collapsing into the right shoulder, opening up that space between the right shoulder and right ear. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep inhale. Exhale, belly button pulls into the spine. One more inhale. As you exhale, the left fingertips come down to the earth. Once again, bending that right knee. Twisting onto the left toes. You can inhale here to extend the spine long. And as you exhale, fully stepping back with the right foot. Downward dog. Inhale to move through your flow as you'd like once again. Listening to what your body is asking for. What does my body need right now? Taking a moment in child's pose if that calls to you. Listening to the breath. What does my body need? What do I need? How do I feel? How present can I be with myself? Making your way back to your down dog. For our last round here, take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, sealing the lips. Out through the nose. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, crossing the body. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, stepping between the palms gently. Reaching that right heel into the earth as you inhale. Warrior one. Exhale, palms meet behind the spine. Inhale to open up the heart. As you exhale, folding forward, humble warrior. As you inhale, reaching the heart open. Exhale, rooting through the feet, falling forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hip pulls into the body. One more inhale. And exhale, palms meet the spine. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms frame that left foot, right palm plants. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, hips fall gently, twisting to the left. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, twisting from the base of the spine. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. One more inhale. And exhale, left palm comes down. Walking yourself to the long edge of the mat. Left toes turn in. But finding this new shape here. As you inhale for a halfway lift. Adjusting away from the wall as you need. Halfway lift. Exhale, falling forward with the body. Again, rooting through the outer edges of the feet. Allowing the backs of the legs to open as the spine falls forward. Taking a few breaths here. And noticing as the head falls below the heart. Just change of direction for the fluids of the body. It'll change your perspective. Change in the breath. Opening the backs of the hamstrings. And letting the spine really fall down here. And your next inhale, pressing into the palms for a halfway lift. Left palm this time plants into the earth. As you inhale, right arm sweeps high. So once again, noticing if the hips are twisting too, and seeing if you can actually pull that left hip back this time to square the pelvis. Inhaling the right arm high, really twisting from the base of the spine. So almost a counter or twist from the right shoulder and the left hip reaching away from one another. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, crown of the head reaches away from the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, right palm comes back down towards the earth. Palms meet the hips as you inhale, lifting the torso, finding this beautiful strong stance once again. Pressing into the feet to allow the kneecaps to lift. Pelvis tucks under as the belly button reaches up for the spine. Arms extend long. And rotate the left toes to the top of the mat this time. Then pulling up with the kneecaps, hips begin to shift to the right. Left hip rolls underneath the body as you reach forward with the left fingertips as far as you can. And eventually finding your triangle pose. Great time for your prop once again. As you press into the earth, the heart rolls up to the sky, opening up the pelvis to the right. Fingertips reach away, finding this beautiful space between the ears and the shoulders. The sides of the body open. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in, pressing into the feet. Exhale deeply. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, right fingertips come down to the mat, bending that left knee this time. Extending through that right heel, through the crown of the head. Inhale. And exhale, planting the palms, slipping back, downward dog. Moving through one last flow as you'd like. Listening to what your body needs in this time. And simply finding your child or your downward dog. You gently walk the feet towards the top of the mat. Perhaps the feet towards the palms come towards the feet. And taking this forward fold once again. Letting the knees be soft and the belly be soft. And hold on to either elbow. And we let the belly fall and the crown of the head fall. Letting the breath wash over you as we begin to let this practice go. And let go of the palms and begin rolling through the spine once again. Vertebrae, 5 vertebrae, head and arms heavy. Eventually making your way to standing. Shoulders come up to ears and fall down the back of the body. Vertical once again. And listening to this new shape. Though we visited it before, it's likely that it feels quite different now. Rooting through the feet, the kneecaps lift. Tailbone drops as the belly button reaches up for the heart. Chest opens, shoulder blades fall. Crown of the head rises. Tadasana. And as you're ready, we'll make our way into a tree pose. So turning just so that you have room for your knees. We'll find ourselves in a nice grounded stance here. So really we'll shift into the left foot, rooting down through the left heel and through the toes as they spread onto the earth. You can release the right knee and turn it out to the side. A couple of options here. So you really lift through this left hip. You can gently place the toes of the right foot into the earth and let the heel rest on the ankle.
This is a perfectly fine place to stay as we begin to test our balance. And finding somewhere to fix your eyes, your drishti focus point, can either stay here or perhaps bring the right foot into the left calf. Now anywhere along the way, seeing if you can really pull both legs together so the left calf pushes against the right foot pushes into the left calf. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper here, just lifting up that right foot, placing it on the inside of the left thigh, and then really finding your palms perhaps in a prayer shape, allowing the palms to press into each other. Right foot presses into the left thigh presses into the right foot. Letting the shoulder blades soften. Crown of the head reaches high. Tailbone roots into the earth, and that left foot really presses into the earth below you. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. And trusting yourself here. All those beautiful, tiny little muscles that allow us to find stability, working, being patient. As you're ready, gently releasing the right foot, bringing the right knee into the chest, and holding on to the right knee here, letting the leg be soft, letting that right foot dangle, continuing to balance. And from here, gently softening the grip of the hands and letting the knee go, right foot plants on the earth. Just taking a few steps back and forth, listening to those deeper sensations that you've cultivated in both feet, the deep release of the right, perhaps a little bit of fatigue in the left ankle and calf. We'll move into the other side. So pressing into that right foot deeply now, extending through the right knee, engaging all of these really strong, powerful stability muscles in the pelvis. You'll bend the left knee and turn the left knee to the outside of the room, placing the toes into the earth, letting the heel rest on the ankle. Pausing here if you'd like, testing the balance. From here, you can lift up the foot and press it into the right calf. Once again, seeing if you can find that deep pressure of pulling towards the midline. Right calf pulls into the left foot, bringing you closer together. Staying here if you'd like, or perhaps reaching down and grabbing that left foot, pulling it into the inner thigh of the right leg, and beginning to find this stable shape. Noticing if you're sinking into the right hip, pressing into the right foot to really lift up this space of the pelvis. Left heel presses into the right inner thigh, palms press into one another as you find your way towards balance. Noticing the gentle shifting and the waves of movement that pass through the body. And simply witnessing these, listening, being patient with yourself here. You can never really find complete stillness. So seeing if we can really embrace this subtle, gentle movement that passes through us. And breathing. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale fully. One more deep breath in. And exhale, letting it go. And gently bringing that left knee to release the left foot, pulling that back into the midline. You can lace the palms around the left knee. As you pull into this left shin, the shin can gently press against the palms,
See if you can really let that left foot dangle as you press into the right foot, really engaging the right leg deeply as it starts to perhaps find some fatigue, knowing these challenging shapes will always end. Taking a deep breath in and gently letting the fingertips release, letting the leg go as you find your way towards standing, shifting the weight back and forth once again, just listening to these deeper sensations in the glutes, in the quads, the calves. It's all just information for us to gather. Bringing your feet a little bit wider, you can turn the toes just a little bit out. Begin to sink the hips down, finding your way to a Malasana yogi squat. This is a great time for any support under your hips if your hips are feeling a little tight. The water bottle won't quite work, but perhaps taking a book, if that's enough for you. Perhaps taking that pillow from earlier. Just finding yourself here. If the pillow's not enough, you can also fold it in half. Just finding something to bring your hips onto. Always finding a smile when we maybe fall a little bit. You know, falling is just a part of life. I like to remind myself that the earth is really not too far away from us. So if we fall, it's okay. Just be gentle with yourself. As you settle into this shape, allowing the eyes to come to close. As your palms meet, pressing against one another, the elbows and the knees press together as well. Heart reaches forward, and the shoulder blades once again fall down the back of the body. Malasana yogi squat. Pressing into all corners of the feet, especially into the outer edges of the pinky toe. Prevent the ankles from rolling toward one another. Really opening up the inside of the legs. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Gently allowing this to dissolve. Palms can find the earth, removing any props. Placing the pillow towards the back of the mat. Removing the book out of the way. And take a seat onto the pillow and allow the legs to come out in front of you here. Just like to use the pillow just to give my hamstrings a little bit more space here. And bring the right knee into the chest. And give yourself a nice squeeze here. Notice if you pull into the knee, the chest actually opens up a little bit higher towards the knee, opening up the chest, expanding the back of the body. You can really lengthen through the back of the crown of the head. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing the left toes. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Wrapping the left arm around the right knee. And inhale the right fingertips high. As you exhale, right fingertips reach towards the back of the mat. You can press the fingertips into the mat to really open up this low spine here. And as you exhale, begin twisting to the right. As you notice the twist happening from the base of the spine, can you complete the twist with the crown of the head, even reaching the eyes for the right corner of the socket. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Deep breath in, expanding the spine. And exhale, twisting a little deeper. Deep inhale. Exhale, softening the body. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, gently unwinding the spine, twisting to the left for a gentle counter twist. And coming back towards center, just lifting the right leg off of the mat. You can bend the left knee underneath here, so the right ankle will lay on top of the left knee. And finding a little bit of space as you press into the fingertips, Perhaps even lifting up the pelvis ever so slightly to open up the chest. If there's a lot of space underneath the right knee, you can always use another pillow or block if you have it. Just give a little bit of support there. So you inhale to open up the heart. You exhale to gently fold the body forward, noticing when the body wants to begin to curl. Seeing if you can resist that for just a moment to really expand the spine long. And then as feet the legs into the ground. It's really nice jostling of the flesh of the legs, getting all of the cells and the muscles to move. It's great for the end of a long day or simply getting the lymph of the body moving, the fluids moving. You can gently let that go. Just witnessing the effects, this nice washing over the limbs. Bringing yourself back up to a nice seat here. Bring the left knee into the chest. Bring yourself a nice squeeze, pulling into that knee to open up the heart. Sitting up nice and tall, really reaching through the back of the crown of the head as if something's pulling you from far above. Taking a deep breath in, flexing the right foot. Exhaling deeply, shoulder blades soften. Wrap the right arm this time around the left leg. And finding this twist as you inhale the left fingertips high. As you exhale, bringing the left palm behind you. Pressing into the fingertips to open up the chest, twisting the body. Exhale as you twist deeper, really rooting from the base of the spine, reaching out all the way through the eyes as they reach for the left corner of the eye socket. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, spine twists a little deeper. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Each inhale inviting space. Exhaling to twist a little deeper, softening the spine. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, unwinding the twist, coming back towards the right side for a gentle counter twist. And as you return to center, just lifting up that left leg, tucking the right leg underneath this time. The left ankle will sit right on top of the right knee. Noticing, again, if there's a bunch of space underneath this left knee, just being patient with yourself. I just like to think, as we kind of become witness to our own bodies, it's just an opportunity to bring us closer to balance. If we witness without judgment, perhaps it allows us some time and some space to
invite practices that bring us closer to our center. So we're perhaps pressing into the earth behind you. You can gently expand the heart forward and begin tilting the spine forward. So you find this nice flat back. Notice the point when your spine begins to curl and see if you can pull back just a little bit more, taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, letting the spine roll forward, creasing forward, falling forward. Opening up this left hip. And asking if you can be a little softer with yourself. Noticing if you're really resisting the earth below you. And seeing if you can actually soften these points. Or at least draw your awareness to the points of resistance. Letting the back of the neck go. Letting the belly go. Spend about 7 to 10 breaths here once again. How deeply can you release into the earth? Letting the breath stay deep and full. And as you're ready, just walking the palms back towards the body, rolling up through the spine, and moving any props out of the way. Extending the left and then the right leg in front of you. Just giving them a little shake once again. Just seeing if you can let the muscles of the legs go. Give them a nice jostling. Feels quite good. Just letting that go. Witnessing for a moment. And as you're ready, just gently coming back up to your seat here. You can move the pillow out of the way. And sitting about in the center of your mat or wherever you're at, either hold on to the knees here or extending them long in front of you. We begin to lower ourselves down about halfway. As we pause here, notice the lightness of the feet and sort of seeing if we can soften a little bit in the front creases of the hips. So you root into the back of the pelvis, engaging the core, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, lowering down a little bit more. Just noticing the engagement of the abdominal muscles, perhaps noticing any tremors as the muscles begin to work for us. I just like to think of these muscle shakes as actually a nice gift. It reminds us that our muscles are there to work. They're there to support us as we lower a little deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering a little deeper. Inhale. Feeling the sensations. Exhale a little bit deeper. One more inhale. And exhale, lowering all the way down. Back of the head meets the earth. Bring the palms to the low belly and the heels to the outer edges of the mat. Letting the knees come together. And closing the eyes for a few breaths here. Just really enjoying the sensation of the spine on the floor. This deeper moment of rest for us. As we are winding down, the practice that we've just taken part in is beginning to wash through our nervous system,
the more subtle channels of the body as they've opened. Begin to experience the effects of these postures. As you're ready, just bringing the heels towards the seat. Be extending the arms long and brush the edges of the heels here. And pressing the palms into the earth, the feet into the mat. Begin to lift the pelvis off of the earth. As we find this bridge pose, pressing into the feet, the inner thighs pull towards one another as the legs rotate in. So you press a little bit deeper. The back of the head presses into the earth. Maybe even walking the shoulder blades under the body. Palms can clasp beneath you. Pressing the heart now towards the back of the room. As you press into the feet, the heart reaches behind you, keeping the neck long. Letting a breath, take a deep inhale. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. Exhale deeply. One more inhale. As you exhale, letting the palms go, and allowing the back and the hips to fall down to the earth. Taking a couple of breaths here. Noticing the effects of each posture. You're welcome to move into that bridge once again. Bring the inner thighs rolling down, shoulder blades pressing down as the heart reaches behind you. If you'd like to move into a full wheel, you can bring the fingertips towards the shoulders, bringing the elbows towards each other, towards the center line of the body. You'll press into your bridge once again, so lifting up the hips, inner thighs come together. Gently pressing into the palms and come to the top of the head. And then press into the palms to lift the entire body off of the mat. Inner thighs once again pull together. Pressing into the palms, the heart reaches for the back of the room. Head can be soft as the neck is relaxed. Inner thighs pull together. Pelvis rotates under as the tail reaches for the heels. Belly button reaches for the heart as the heart opens. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, pressing into the feet and the palms. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, lowering yourself down gently, releasing the head and rolling back down through the body. Bringing the palms to the belly. Heels come to the outside of the mat once again as the knees come together. Taking just a few breaths to let that integrate. Enjoying that sweet openness of the heart. Bringing the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze here. Just rocking side to side. We'll find our way into our happy baby. So holding on to either the outer edges of the calves or the feet. Bring the knees towards the armpits. Perhaps rocking side to side here. As we begin our way towards the end of our practice. And letting this go. We have a couple of options here. You can extend the legs one at a time long in front of you, taking up some beautiful, expansive space. For those of you who have this available, you can also grab some kind of strap or scarf or belt, I don't know, something that's around the house. And to move into a nice supported legs up the wall, you'll have your pillow close by. And you can take the strap or a belt or whatever scarf you have and just tying it around the thighs here, bringing your little bit of support to the inner thighs. We'll move into legs up the wall. So I have this nice wall here. Also again, welcome to just move into your Shavasana. So as you bring the pillow or whatever support behind you, You can lay down onto it and shifting the hips onto the pillow, extending the legs up the wall. You can press into the feet to adjust the pillow beneath your sacrum. And allowing the hips to be supported, you'll notice that the legs can splay a little bit as this nice support sort of holds them up there. I'm just spending about 10 breaths here. If you're already in your Shavasana, just allowing this time to really begin to let go of your practice. Corpse pose, Shavasana, these poses that bring us into a restorative state are a beautiful opportunity to really lay witness to your own body and your own mind. Seeing if we can really actively let go. The act of letting go is one of the most challenging practices that we embark on. Can I truly do nothing in this shape? Can I let the earth hold me and let the air rest on the skin? Letting the breath be easy and simply falling. Noticing any resistance and letting that go. Letting breath pass through the body. And resting. How soft can you be? You have your legs up the wall. You're welcome to stay here for really as long as you'd like. I'd suggest maybe about 15 minutes. If you want to move into a full Shavasana, just gently bending the knees into the chest and undoing any binding that you used to support the legs here. Moving the props out of the way. Gently moving to one side, staying as soft as you can here. Just gently finding your way towards your back. Letting the body take up space. Letting the body go. Letting the breath pass through the nose, the throat, circling around the heart and the belly. And just letting the body exist. And letting the body go. Letting the mind go. And simply being here with yourself. for as long as you need. Allowing the body to be soft. As you're ready, just gently deepening the breath, inhaling to fill the entirety of the torso. Exhaling to let go, bringing any movement into the fingers and the toes, gentle movement of the wrists and the ankle, and reach the arms overhead, expanding, finding some space in the torso, making your way to one side of the body. Letting the bones fall in this new shape for a moment. And gently pressing into the earth below you. Finding your way to a closing seat. Perhaps finding something to sit on once again. Lifting up the hips so you find this comfortable seat. Letting the palms meet at the heart, bringing the shoulders up and down the back of the body. Taking a moment in stillness to witness this deeper movement that passes through us. This body working through each and every moment to allow us to exist. With each breath, we invite movement, and with each movement, breath follows. A moment to honor yourself for taking part in this practice today. Honoring this body for taking us through each and every moment that we have. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Letting the chin fall to the chest, honoring yourself, honoring this practice. It's a moment of gratitude for all that is with us in each and every moment, all of the unknown that is yet to come, and all of our past that allows us to step into our future. Thank you for joining me here today. Namaste.